Hey everybody, it's Nikki with Delicate Tension Tarot. This is going to be a reading for the sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, or if you just have a lot of planets that are influenced by Cancerian energy. It will be energy surrounding the full moon in Aries, which is taking place October 13th, 14th. This is going to be a general reading, so take what resonates, leave the rest at the door. If it does not fit, don't force it. Please don't force it. Give me just a moment to kind of tap into your energy and see what it is that's going on. I am definitely getting restriction in my throat, so it is quite possible that you might feel at a loss for words or you need to restrain your speech. Somebody could be making you feel this way, but I feel the need to resist speaking. It actually feels like somebody has their hands around my throat. Okay, that being said, let's go ahead and take a peek at what's going on for you for this Aries full moon. What's going on for Cancer for this Aries full moon? Queen of Swords. Eight of Pentacles. Let's clarify the Queen of Swords, please. I'm going to leave that right there. Let's clarify the Queen of Swords, please. There we go. Let's clarify. Okay. Let's clarify. Okay. Okay, I definitely think you're regaining your power at this time for this full moon. However, I want you to be mindful about the place that you're coming from. I do think that you're walking away, and you have been walking away since the new moon from or it could be the prior full moon, from things that just emotionally are not fitting in your world right now. However, there still is a need to finalize and close out this cycle. I don't think you've done it just yet. I think there's a part of you that's still carrying the burden without actually closing it out. And it's almost like you're trying to distract yourself through work or through keeping yourself busy. When in reality, you just need to take a time out, figure out what it is that you need to say, and then actually take action towards saying it. And maybe that's where that restriction's coming from in my throat, is it's the need to take a time out and figure out what you want to say before you say it, and not just blurting it in a very cold, harsh, or blunt way. Because I think too, you need to, there's some form of wisdom that needs to be applied to the situation. There's some form of understanding. Maybe that's part of why the cycle hasn't closed out yet. Maybe you haven't actually learned the lesson, or you actually haven't gleaned insight or true insight from what the lesson was supposed to show you. So take some time and reflect. I don't think you need to be in communication mode right now. And to be honest, I see most of this as walking away and not necessarily saying anything. But I think that's for the best for now, until you can gather your thoughts. Let's clarify the energy, please. Yeah, so the Hermit is usually on the top of the mountain. I actually see this as the Hermit, if I'm going to be honest. And in the Eight of Cups, that is the person taking a journey up the mountain. So, I think that seclusion is what is best for you at this time. to gather your thoughts, to rest, to relax, to recuperate, especially before you take any definitive or decisive action. That is too many. So we have the mask. I think the mask is all about this part of yourself. It's almost like you're thinking that you've closed out the cycle, but you haven't. And essentially that kind of means that instead of tackling the issue head on, it's almost like you're sidestepping it and you're wearing a mask. You're not actually fully stepping into your truth and your power and expressing what it is that you need to express. And like I said, I don't feel like you exactly need to right this very second, especially within this full moon energy. I think you're supposed to use this full moon energy to figure out what it is that you want to say. So who knows, maybe you do need to wear a mask for a little bit before you figure out exactly how it is that you feel and what it is that you need to dictate or say to someone. And then we have the offering. Bottom of the deck is the self. So I think if anything, at this time, you need to think about all of that energy that you put into other things and other people, and you need to turn it towards yourself. I think you need to offer the love that you give to everything else in your life to yourself at this time. Because I think that's where a lot of this frustration is coming from. And I think too that's why the cycle hasn't necessarily closed out or completed itself. Because it's like you're still working really hard, but you're not working really hard towards nurturing yourself. You're just working really hard. Now you may have distracted yourself and you may have put on a mask and you may not be focusing or paying attention to the people, places, or things that you used to feel very emotionally connected to. However, you haven't necessarily closed those cycles out either. Not definitively. It's like there's still that piece of you that's holding on. So I feel like with this full moon energy, this is going to be you getting very clear on how to let that go. Do one themed energy card here, please. Or 3. We have seek, we have mirror, and then we have communion. I think it's time to seek out the truest parts of yourself for what you really want in this life. I think you need to see how the people, places, or things in your life have been a mirror to you. And I think that this is time. This is going to be a period where you're going to be coming into communion with yourself. I don't think this is about partnership. I think this is about you becoming whole within yourself, and I think it's you finding the ability to have the power. Just to have the power. I feel like oftentimes you guys feel very powerless, or you feel very, as if things are happening to you and not for you. So I think this is time to take back the power and see how things happen for you and not to you. And if they are happening to you, then I think you need to take a deeper look as to why. I'm really hoping your energy for October 15th through the 31st is a little better. But I do think with how defensive you guys can get with this full moon and Aries energy on top of that, I think too maybe that's why I'm feeling the need to be like, do not say anything right now. Do not say anything unless you absolutely have marinated on what it is that you want to say and you know that it's coming from a well-rounded place. Just don't speak. If you do, do it through your creativity. Go into seclusion mode, go into hermit mode, take a step back, be to yourself, and just take in the full moon. Just take in the moon. Feel connected to it. Be with it, look at it, observe it. Hopefully this reading resonated with you. If it did, please like, share, subscribe, or you can leave a comment down below. If you are interested in booking a personal reading with me, you can contact me at delicatetensiontarot@gmail.com, or you can follow me on Instagram at delicatetension. That is down in the description box below if, for whatever reason, you did not hear what it was that I was saying. Once again, thank you for joining me. Thank you for everybody who actually keeps up with my videos, watches them. This has been a really nice experience for me. And, you know, on top of working 40 hours a week, I really kind of do love coming home and having the ability and the chance to do this. Makes me feel good. Maybe that's something else you guys need to hear. Find something that makes you feel good. Stop sticking around for stuff that makes you feel like shit. Find and pursue the things that make you feel good in life. Alright, my little crabs. Have a good full moon, and I'll see you guys for the overall energy or the updates for October 15th through the 31st. Have a good one.